comment from my respected elder brother, Kwakwanso, is the reason why we have 100 million Nigerians living in poverty. The reason why we have 18 million Nigerian children out of school. It is the reason why we have over 55% of Nigerians in under unemployment ladder. It's the reason why we have all the problems, why Nigeria is insecure. Because rather than vote for competence, we will choose to vote for incompetence based on a primitive consideration of ethnicity and religion. Tell me, today you can't travel from Abuja to Kaduna by air, by road, by train. Is it because somebody from the southeast is in charge? You can't travel from Abuja to Mina by road. Is it because somebody from the southeast is in charge? Yesterday we had an attack by bandits on the presidential convoy in Katsina. Is it because the president from southeast is in charge? Show me where you can buy food cheaper, you have uninterrupted electricity, or people are prospering in the north because the northerners are in power, in the southwest because they're in power, and in the southeast. What we've chosen to do in this country, we will consistently hire vehicle drivers to fly the Nigerian aeroplane instead of hiring qualified pilots. My commitment is let us campaign and deal with the issue of the problems of the country. There's a lot of problems in this country. If you don't know today, this country will soon default in their debt service. Now we'll be at a junk status. That's what should be preoccupying us now. So our schools, universities are shut down, and we're talking about who will vote for. Let's deal with the issues. This election will not be based on my turn. It will not be based on ethnicity. It will not be based on religion. It will be based on the Nigerian agenda to save this Nigeria. Nigeria is in coma. I need a specialist, and that is what I'm offering. To save his life or he will die. It is not about whether this person. I'm appealing to people to vote to save Nigeria. And to save Nigeria is to hire the best. I don't want people to vote for me because I'm from the southeast. I don't want people to vote for me because I'm from south-south, or I'm from southwest, or northwest, or northeast, or north central. I want them to vote for P2B because he's a Nigerian who is competent to start pulling Nigeria out of the mess it is today.
He also said that, the Igbos are on the lower ladder of Nigerian politics. I mean, we keep hearing that word. In fact, when we had the spokesperson of the Nnpp, somebody that did speak on behalf of the Nnpp yesterday, I think a couple of days ago, if my memory serves me right, that's Alhaji Buba Galadima, he equally enunciated, those views that, no, it must be the Igbos that, it's on Monday, thank you so much, that the Igbos should be the one to be vice presidential candidate. So tell us about everything about this, NPP partnership and everything. Is it still working or is it dead on arrival?
Well, I'm not going to talk about the alliance because maybe some people are talking about alliance, but I want to look at their comments. Often at time, you see, you work here. Often at time, we tend to neglect those on the lower ladder. They might be the solution. There might be the solution. And those comments are comments that should not be on the table today because we have a problem. My candidacy is actually meant to solve those problems, to stop referring those who are higher ladder. Because, okay, those who are higher ladder have brought us where we are. Maybe we need those on the lower ladder to be able to deal with it. And that's what, even his comment, let me take up Alhaji Babadiman's comment, which you said. He said, I am competent to be the vice president because of my knowledge of the economy. Let me tell you, Nigerian problem is economy. So why do you want somebody who has knowledge of what the problem is to be vice? That is what I'm saying. You want to use the people who should be on reserve bank to start the match when? No. He mentioned that I have the knowledge. The Nigerian problem is the economy. It is the economy because people don't have job, because people don't have means of livelihood, you push them into criminality, into agitation, into all sorts of problems we're facing today. And that is what I'm saying, that I have the knowledge to start pulling these people out of poverty. My candidacy and the team I want to assemble, young, sharp people will start mitigating the dangers we're facing today. I will start dealing with cutting costs in order to be able to pull Nigerians out of poverty, to be able to reduce. Go and look at it. So it is actually what is telling you, what Buba Galadima said. I would say is Peter Obi is qualified to be vice president. Everybody have said it, not just Baba Galadima. You've heard other people like Chief Servant in Niger said it, everybody said it. He's competent. But what is the problem of Nigeria? Economic problem.
So guys, it is a good thing that Peter Obi has come out to address the issues of these statements made by Galadima, the spokesperson or the chieftain of Nnpp, and the presidential candidates of Nnpp as well. Because, you know, like I've always said, they always talk raw. They talk it, they say it the way they like. But if you are coming to give them back, they will not begin to tell you that you don't know how to talk, you are so insultive, you are abusive, they want to blackmail you. You can imagine such statements coming out from Kwakwanso. Is that not hate speech? Coming out from Galadima, is that not hate speech? It's just statement of unity. You say you have what it takes. At the end of the day, you have not done anything. Rather, things are getting worse. Things are getting worse. When you hear and see people, they say, oh, the people are so aggressive. The reason why a lot of people are aggressive and so abusive is that these same people who have been complaining, oh, we have bad leaders, we have people who have not been doing the right thing. We want people who can do, or somebody who is going to pull the trigger, who is going to do the right thing. We just want somebody who is honest to a very large extent, not people or somebody who has a lot of baggages that, you know, it will even be difficult for you to even defend such a people. We want people at least with lesser baggage. People were complaining. The so-called people who think that they are youth or they are whatever. At the end of the day, when we now see somebody, okay, that has a lesser baggage, everybody started changing. Everybody now begins to remember. And the same people who were complaining about some people who are so tribalistic, who are so religious-minded, at the end of the day, they are now changing to do the same thing they were accusing other people for. You know, because if, as we are suffering now, we are suffering in this country. Obi made that statement. He used that as an example. There's no place you are going to go and say, oh, they are selling cheaper food here. Oh, insecurity is top notch. Oh, they are so developed. Oh, it is the same problem that we are all facing. We are facing the same problem. Like I've always said, if rain falls, it falls on everyone. If it shines on everybody. So why should I not be aggressive? Why should I not be letting you know? Okay, in as much you want to, because they always have this strategy. Everybody has a right to vote for anybody. Because when you begin to see people who are tending towards who you think that will not even do anything, those who have made promises left, right, and center, yet they couldn't do anything, they are still coming back with their bold faces telling you lies. You are still going in that line. Then your mom never, you don't do. Do you want to blame people who are so aggressive that can't you see? Are you guys not seeing what is happening? Are you not the same people who have been complaining about the inconsistency, the corruption, the irregularity, the shenanigans happening in this country? Now you see somebody who is giving you fat. You are now looking for ways to discredit the person because of what? Because of a ethnic background, because of a tribalism and all of that. We have a very big problem. A lot of people now are beginning to surrender. They are fed up. They're already defeated even by the so-called people that we're supposed to work together. If we don't work together, we have common problems. These politicians, irrespective of how you want to look at them, they will not suffer. It is the same people that you are defending. And the same people who are defending those politicians are the ones that will still suffer. It's just unfortunate. But I thank God that this man was able to answer the question the way it ought to, and he responded to them. This idea of I'm this, and they are no zero. They are no zero. Joe Kupe was saying that the reason that this whole thing that is been collapsed for four weeks ago, the alliance between the Nnpp and Labour Party, because he asked them a question that in the face of equity and justice, is it right for the presidency to go back to the north, judging from the fact that as we speak, the northerners or the northern man is even the president? And when he asked that question, all of them, nobody could answer that question. So that was when the whole thing scattered. You can imagine. So it's a good thing. Let everybody go out there and test your popularity. Whatever that comes out of it, so be it. Don't beg anybody. Don't persuade anybody. Everybody go get sense last.